Hi folks, and welcome to How's It Ray. Today we're going to review an Omega 8006 fruit and vegetable juicer. Here it is in front of me, dismantled. This is the power unit, the motor. It's a pretty hefty unit, weighs probably a good 10 pounds anyway, maybe more. And it's a pretty strong motor, got a lot of torque. It doesn't spin fast, it spins very slowly. This is a masticating juicer. It really squashes the food to extract the juice as compared to a centrifugal juicer, which spins very, very fast with little blades that shred the food very finely, push it against the screen at very high RPM, and extract the juice. Comparable to a wash machine on the spin cycle. This unit is very, very easy to clean. It's fairly quiet compared to a centrifugal juicer, and it does not create heat with the food because of friction, and the claim is that it does not destroy any nutrients there because it doesn't create any heat like the centrifugal juicer does. Also, a centrifugal juicer is quite difficult to clean, and everybody in the neighborhood knows when you're using it because they're very, very loud. So, let's get started with the assembly and we'll go over the parts. This is the housing that holds the juicer together, and all the parts fit in here. The filter, okay, you can see a little strainer there, and there's a screen here as the food gets forced down and through here with a screw, the masticating screw. Okay, you can see what it looks like. Looks like something you'd order online. It comes in a private package. I don't know. But in any case, this fits inside this part here in the housing, okay, over the top of the masticator. Alright, so that's how that fits. You can see it goes together very simply. There's a front cover that holds it on, 1/4 click, and that's all there is to it. Put that in the motor, 1/4 turn on there, and it's very securely mounted. This part of the chute can go that way, or it can face this way, whichever is convenient to you. I'm going to face it this way because it's blocking my face, and it won't make any difference in the performance. This is the little push rod that you get. It was right in there. Collection tray for the juice. Collection tray for the pulp. Now, as I mentioned, this juicer is slower rotating than the other, and therefore takes a little longer to make the juice, but the payoff is that you get substantially more juice. It's more efficient than you do with a centrifugal unit, and it's a lot quieter so you don't wake up the neighborhood when you're using it. Now what I've done is I've taken some vegetables here, and I've got some parsley, I've got some celery, I've got some baby carrots, I didn't have any whole ones, and I have some peelings and leftovers from a cucumber that I was going to use in a salad, or actually did use in a salad, and had some spare parts to it in there. I figured I'd have those in my juice. So the first thing we're going to do is turn on the juicer, and you can tell it's not very noisy at all. And we're going to put our parsley in first. This has been washed already. The only disadvantage to this juicer, this particular one, is the throat is kind of small, but you know what, you get used to that. It's not that bad. You just have to cut your food accordingly. And you just push it down, and bingo, there she goes. I'm going to follow that with a stalk of celery. And you can hear it just chopping it all up and pushing it through. Now the green juices, they say, are much better for you. I don't know. I'm not a big juicing fan. I just love the taste of fresh juices. And this allows me to make just about any kind of juice I want. I use apples. Sometimes I throw some peaches in there. I can make smoothies with strawberries, blueberries, you name it. I mean, I can make any flavored juice I want. This vegetable juice here with the carrot is really good when you add some celery. The only thing I'm missing is an apple that I like in there once in a while. But I am not a juicer because of health issues. Here we go, we're popping our carrots in there. These happen to be some baby carrots I had, and got to get more carrots. I usually buy the whole ones, but sometimes I just like, you know, a quick meal and steaming some carrots up for a meal. I love my carrots. They're great for you, by the way. I don't wear glasses at 62, so they must be working. Yeah, I got to put cheaters on when I'm working close up. But you can see that this thing is chomping away here. The juice is coming out the bottom. I'm alternating cucumber, carrot. Ooh, another sting of parsley here. We'll just jam that down in there. Oops, bam. But like I said, I am not a juicer because of health reasons. I just love the versatility and flavors that I can make. I mean, I put everything through here, watermelon, pomegranate, you name it. I even do citrus through here, even though I have a dedicated citrus juicer. But when I want to make a real interesting concoction, I use this. One of these days I'm going to juice a stick of pepperoni and some cheese to see what happens. Only kidding. But I'm tempted. Or a pizza. How about a pizza? Juice a pizza. I bet you that'd be good. So, you can see I'm getting quite a bit of juice out of this little bit of vegetables. There really wasn't a whole hell of a lot there. And this stuff is dry. Very dry. Not like a centrifugal juicer where it's still moist and sometimes the liquid blows right through and the screen, but a lot of it retains itself in the pulp and it goes in the back chute. Sometimes I use the pulp for dishes if I'm making soups or something. I'll actually push the vegetables through the juicer and take the juice and the vegetable pulp and mix it in with some beans or something. Makes great soups. Okay, I've never put anything hot through this, and I don't think you're supposed to, so I wouldn't put anything hot in there. But you can see that very quiet. Just chugs right along at a really good pace. Now this one here, I'll bet you this juice would have been good with maybe just a little bit, a piece of ginger in it or something. I mean, you can really experiment and go wild with this thing, and the juices are just absolutely delicious. And I imagine they have to be much better than processed juices. Apples come out really well in here. I mix the apple sometimes with the carrot, as I mentioned. It's a great drink. Apple juice turns a little brown because of the oxygen, but you know, it's not processed, it's not pasteurized, nothing. It's fresh right out of that apple, so how bad can it be? Alrighty, as you can see, juicing is completed. I've got quite a good amount of juice there, considering it was 2 stalks of celery, a little bit of cucumber, and a handful of baby carrots that I had laying around. So let's see how it tastes. I'm going to turn this off. Alright, we've got our collection thing there. I am going to just swap this so it doesn't fall or drip all over the table. Got a nice glass. All these vegetables came out of the fridge, so this juice is cold. Oops, spilled it all over the place. Okay, there's a little bit of sediment down in the bottom there. Sometimes the pulp settles, whatever gets through. Wow, look at that. A big full glass of fresh juice. I mean, that thing is right up to the top. Okay, and I just want to grab my towel because I made a mess over here. Okay, just going to clean that up before I taste it. Noticed I missed a little piece of parsley here. Cool, we'll use it as a garnish. fancy schmancy, you know. Alright, here we go. Wow, that is so good. I can taste everything that's in there. The cucumber comes through and it gives it that nice fresh taste. The carrot, sweet carroty taste. That celery comes through also with that nice fresh taste, and that parsley. I mean, this is really, really good. Just the right blend of everything. There's no salt added, no sugars added, nothing. And if you like juices, which I do, and again, I'm not a big, you know, health freak or anything like that, but it's so much better than what's available in the stores. And it's a lot less expensive actually too. But you can choose greens here, spinach, lettuce, kale. Sometimes kale can be a little better. You want to mix that with something unless you're really hardcore. But it does an awesome job on just about everything you put in there. You can make peanut butter with this thing. You can make frozen smoothies with bananas. Just take your bananas and your strawberries or whatever, maybe peaches, put them in the freezer and freeze them. And as they're frozen, you use a different attachment that comes with this machine. Shove that frozen fruit in there, and out the other end, it doesn't work with, it doesn't juice it. It actually makes a puree and forces out, and it's almost like a sorbet. It's just absolutely delicious, and it's all natural, no sugars. Great for people that have to watch out for their sugar intake. So that's it. The Omega 8006 juicer, fruit and vegetable juicer. If you're interested in purchasing it, I can send you a link. Just contact me below. It's available in a lot of different places, but the prices do vary substantially. So how do I rate this puppy? I gotta give it a 5. I don't use it every day, but I at least use it once or twice a week. So it's definitely something that I would recommend, especially if you have a large family and if you are health conscious. This is the best juicer out there in my opinion. I gave it a 5. 5. You heard it here. That's it, folks. I hope to see you soon. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. Until then, and stay safe. Bye-bye.